Good morning, Madam Tenny. Fola greeted warmly. Good morning, my child, she replied with a kind smile. My fiancé, Zainab, needs something special. Her cousin's wedding is next week, and she wants to look absolutely stunning. Madam Tenny nodded. Do you have the fabric? Fola pulled out a glowing blue and gold wrapper, gleaming in the sunlight. She wants a long gown, he explained, with tiny beads carefully stitched in. She'll look like a princess, Madam Tenny assured him. Come back in 4 days. Fola handed her some money and left. As soon as he walked out, Madam Tenny's sweet smile faded. This one, she murmured, gently stroking the fabric, will satisfy the mirror. That night, long after the town had gone quiet, Madam Tenny entered her dimly lit sewing room. A tall, dark mirror stood silently in the corner. She knelt before it, holding the wrapper close. I bring another gift, she whispered. Grant me more strength. The mirror shimmered faintly, as though breathing. Madam Tenny took a needle, dipped it into thick black oil, and sewed a single thread deep inside the gown, so well hidden. No eye could find it. She will never suspect a thing, she said with a sly smile. By morning, the dress was complete, elegant, sparkling, and perfect. Madam Tenny folded it neatly into a bag and placed it carefully on her shelf. 4 days later, Fola returned. Is it ready? He asked eagerly. Madam Tenny nodded. Your Zainab will outshine every other guest. Fola paid the balance, thanked her, and left. From her doorway, Madam Tenny watched him disappear down the road. Soon, she said softly, another heart will fall. At home, Zainab squealed with joy as Fola revealed the gown. It's gorgeous, she cried. I'll be the queen of the wedding. She slipped into the dress and admired herself in the mirror. And for just a second, something in the reflection moved, but it wasn't Zainab. Zainab felt strange as she wore the dress, beautiful. Yes, but oddly cold. A chill ran down her spine as she stared at her reflection. Fola smiled at her. You look amazing. Thank you, she said, forcing a smile. But deep inside, she felt watched. That night, Zainab couldn't sleep. Shadows danced across the walls. Her dreams were filled with whispers and mirrors that bled darkness. Over the next few days, her mood changed. She grew distant, angry without reason, and her health began to fade. Her eyes dimmed, and her laughter stopped. Fola was confused, helpless. Then, the night before the wedding, Zainab stood in front of the mirror again, wearing the gown, and this time, the figure in the reflection didn't move with her. It stared, grinning. Suddenly, her body froze. Her mouth opened, but no sound came out. And in a flash, the mirror pulled her in. By morning, the gown lay empty on the floor. Zainab was gone. When Fola found the dress, cold and still, he wept. No one could explain her disappearance. No one ever did. Back at her workshop, Madam Tenny stood before the mirror. A new glow lit its surface. Another soul had been taken. Her power grew. She smiled darkly, turned to her sewing table, and whispered, Now, who's next?